dun, dun. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. How many of us remember that song? I do, because I sang it in the 80s. Even though I was singing this song like everybody else was, I wasn't really feeling the message because I didn't really like it. But somehow, I lived my life that way. Whatever would be, would be. Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Susa's mama. Thank you for joining me today. So back to my story. I started from the beginning. See that song? I think it was sung back in the 50s, but then made popular again in the 80s by Doris Day. And like I said, I sang that song, but I did not like the words of the song. But somehow I lived my life like that until I yeah, even as a Christian, I sang that until I came to a place of understanding what it means to have a relationship with Jesus Christ. So having a relationship with Jesus Christ and just coming to that place of understanding that, as Psalms 24 verse 1 says, that the earth is the Lord's and everything in it, the world and all its people belong to him. Just come to that place of understanding that God is sovereign. He owns everything. He created all things. He owns everyone on the earth. Coming to that place of understanding that started to change my perspective about how I view life. That is not a case of que sera, sera, but it's just a case of God showing mercy and me walking alongside God and allowing him do his work in me. Today, I would like to share with you 5 points about how God's sovereignty has affected and continues to affect my life. The first point is God's understanding God's sovereignty has helped to remove all cause of worry from my life. It allows me to trust God and his promises for my life. Just coming to that place of understanding that whatever God has promised concerning my life, that everything that God has for me will eventually work out for my good in the end, according to Romans 8:28. Number 2, understanding God's sovereignty also allows me to focus on my relationship with him rather than focusing on performance, but it allows me to focus on getting to know God and understand who he is and understand his ways. Number 3, it allows me to face life. I'm no longer afraid to make decisions, even though in the end the decisions don't work out fine, but I trust that God is ever faithful to somehow turn things around for my good, and he has done that in my life in so many ways. I'm no longer afraid to take risks. I'm no longer afraid to just make a move. And number 4 thing that understanding God's sovereignty does and continues to do for my life is that it affects my sense of identity. It's just knowing that God loves me, knowing that I'm very important to God, gives me gives me security. It makes me feel secure just knowing that I'm that important to him. And number 5, and the final one, it allows me to experience peace. I've come to understand the peace of God. I experience peace in every areas of my life. Just knowing that when things kind of spiral out of control, that God is in control. Just like in the situation that we are in the moment, at this time, I'm at the place of peace, knowing that my Father is in control. He's got everything, and he will take care of everything. So it just gives me that peace. So on that note, I would like to invite you that if you haven't already, to come to that place of understanding the sovereignty of God and watch him do for you what he continues to do for my life. When you come to that place of knowing that God is all in all, he's the creator of all things, everything exists because God created them. So I hope this has blessed somebody and that you come to find peace in knowing Christ and understanding his ways, because that's that is his utmost desire for you. He wants you to come to that place of knowing him and allowing him love you. Thank you, and have a great one.